All right, guys. So we're going to be doing this arbitrage trading in Bitget, right? So the previous time I made a video about how to do arbitrage trading on Binance, and we used a tool in Binance to do the arbitrage trading. So we're going to try and see if this is going to work perfectly in Bitget, because I understand that not everybody uses Binance and some countries do not use Binance, or maybe you don't really want to create a new Binance account and you want to see how this works. So regardless, we want to see if this is going to be much more profitable to do it in Bitget or not. Is it even going to work in the first place? So we're going to see exactly if that's going to be possible in this video. So for those of us who are watching this video for the first time or seeing me on YouTube for the first time, can you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? What we do in the channel is to share how to make money online using cryptocurrency. So most of the time we talk about how to trade, we talk about forex trading, crypto trading, different tools you can use to improve your earning portfolio, and also go ahead and do something like arbitrage from time to time. We also do lush pool and airdrops from time to time as well. So go ahead and click on the subscribe button and get subscribed into Coin Hunter platform, where we hunt different means to make money online using cryptocurrency. Now let's go ahead and see how this works, right? So the very first thing you need to do is to have your Bitget account, obviously, and we're going to be using the tool in Binance to actually see if this is going to work, right? So I believe there are ways you can actually bypass these. Now, the reason I'm actually using Binance for the tools is just because I want to make this video easy for me. But for you, there are different ways you can also bypass this as well. So let's go ahead and click on the trade section over here in Binance, just like we did in the other video. We're going to go ahead and click on the trading icon over there and quickly go ahead and click on the more and click on the compare market. Now we're doing this using BNB USDT. Now quickly, let's go ahead and survey the market just like we did the other time and try to find the cheapest and try to find the more expensive to see if there is a possibility of arbitrage. Now the only problem I have right here right now using this particular strategy is that at this moment in time, the arbitrage opportunity that is available over here is only in TRY, and TRY might not exist in Bitget. So the one we used yesterday was TUSD. That's what we used. We used TUSD to BTC, which, if I'm looking at it right now, it looks at a bit, it's kind of conversion already. It's not much of an arbitrage. But let's quickly see if there's still price discrepancy in this same pair in Bitget, right? So let's go over to the trading section in Bitget and go ahead and type in the word BNB. And you can see over here, we have only two pairs in BNB. We have BNB USDT and BNB USDC. So this obviously is not going to work out for us. And you can also see the prices over there as well. So this is not really working out for us. And what do we do about this? So the very first thing that I suggest we do, based on my experience in when it comes to cryptocurrency and some platforms, because not every platform is like Binance, right? Binance is a very big platform, okay? Now, what I would suggest to do is to actually go ahead and figure out which pairs has the highest amount of assets pegged to it, right? So when I say pegged, I mean pairs actually, like BNB, ETH, BTC, all those ones, right? So which pairs has the amount of highest discrepancy? So the very first place to start is the BTC pair. Now you can see BTC has different amount of pairs pegged to it, and of course you can see that there's quite an arbitrage opportunities over here, where there's one going for $119,114 and the other one goes for $119,274. I mean, this is a lot of different arbitrage opportunities where you can simply buy from where it is still cheaper and sell to where it is sold more expensive, and buy with USDT, sell to WSD, which is basically the same $1 equivalent. But the problem is BTC is very expensive. So who actually has the money to do this? I mean, it is not cheap. Now look at this other one as well. It says USD1, another stable coin, selling at even a lot cheaper price. But it's expensive, right? We have another one said USDE, selling at even another cheaper price as well. So there's a lot of assets over here. We even have the wrapped Bitcoin as well, selling at this rate 118,000. That's wrapped BTC. So unfortunately, we cannot just do this because not everybody has that money, right? So let's check another one that is very much more as well, in that same frame. Okay, so we have the ETH USDT. Now, looking at this, you can simply use your own method without using the Binance method to actually do the arbitrage by seeing the prices over here. But since we have the pairs over here in Bitget, let's go ahead and type in ETH in Binance and be able to figure out exactly if we have some things to, do the arbitrage along with. Okay, so the very first thing is to spot out two coins or two cryptocurrencies you can do this in. So we have the ETH USDT and ETH FDUSD in Binance. You can see the prices is over $8 different. This is a lot of arbitrage opportunity. Now let's see if there's anything like FDUSD in Bitget, which I don't really think there will be because FDUSD currently exists mostly in Binance. And you can see there's really nothing like that. But I can see BRL in Bitget, right? So let's see if there's BRL in Binance, and there is actually. So the price of BRL in Binance is 20,137 BRL, while in Bitget is 135. So there's no difference actually. So you can't do well. You can, but it doesn't really make sense to me. So let's just move on from that. Let's see for DAI. So let's see if there's any ETH to DAI asset over here. So fortunately, there is none. There's none. There's no DAI pegged to ETH right here. So which other one? We have ARS, which is I think this should be maybe Argentine currency or whatever, I don't know. So I can't see anything like that as well. Okay, so there is really not much pairs in these two exchanges that correlate with each other. There's really not much pairs actually. So this is actually gonna be a problem for us, obviously. But the other pair we have is the USDC, which almost everybody knows about. So USDC in Binance is there 3,225 points. Let's just call it $3,226. While so it's basically still the same thing. Okay. So yeah, so let's see, there are two different, the same thing over here. So the USDT in Binance is 3,621, while in Bitget is 3,720. So yes, there's an arbitrage opportunity. So we finally found one using this same method, right? Which is the USDT and USDC in the same exchange, right? So obviously you're gonna be the price has actually moved as well. But obviously you're gonna be spending this amount of money to purchase one ETH in Bitget, and then you're gonna have to sell that ETH to USDC to get this amount, right? So this basically like making $2 in profit. And the reason I'm actually making this video because Binance is actually known for quite a lot of fees, but some other platforms like this do not charge as much fees as Binance. So you actually stand a chance at making money from them. This is not to throw shades on Binance, but just simply stating the facts of the whole market of what's currently looking like in the market right now. So this is just simply how it is. But regardless, let's go ahead and forget about Binance. Let's just say Binance doesn't exist right now, or maybe let's just say that we don't want to use Binance. You can actually do this whole thing using just your normal cryptocurrency Bitget exchange, right? Which is simply by looking at the prices right here. So you can just look at the prices right there, and you can see it's basically like something like compare markets, but they are not in that format, right? But over here you can see every single thing. Okay, so you can simply see that the price difference, most of the time they are not they're not very seen properly as you can see them in the compare market due to the something like this. It's gonna confuse you, so you cannot do arbitrage with a pair like that. Okay, so what you have to do is just look for pairs that has to do with stable coins, right? For you to be able to do arbitrage with them. So for example, you can see USDE, buy at this rate, sell. It's already come together as well. But we already have other pairs. So we have the USD1. So USD1, although it has something over here which I think is being fixed, so it's probably not tradable right now. So we have USDC. So yes, there's an arbitrage opportunity over here. Buy at USDE at this rate and sell to USDC at this rate. And there's about $3 or $4 profit as well in that particular one. So this is just basically how this arbitrage works. And you have to do it over and over again to actually see a lot of profit from you. What do you think about this particular strategy? And do you find this actually, interesting enough, right? Now, before we go ahead and close out the video, guys, you can see the channel is still a growing channel. We've actually done a lot of work showing you guys different ways to make money. You're using cryptocurrency, forex trading, and so on and so forth. Okay, so what you do right now for us is simply go ahead and click on the subscribe button to help us grow faster, so we can also be able to get more volume and reach to be able to give you guys more updates and some free stuffs in the future. Because the more we grow, the more companies reach out to us, and the more we're able to give you guys some free stuffs from those companies to be able to publicize those companies to you guys, right? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, and make sure to share the video to friends and family. And don't forget to ask any question you might have about this particular content in this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and happy earning.